Today is all about inbound and outbound campaigns. This is an example of how we can reach customers from our website. And you have this chat button here that is very good. But we think especially in the responsive version, we think it's much better to offer the WhatsApp widget. I mean, for desktop can be good to have a desktop chat, but we think for responsive it's better to offer the WhatsApp widget. How this looks like, this is your widget. This is an example. The user is going to go here and start a conversation with you with some questions beforehand. The idea is to ask some questions to your customer before going to WhatsApp. So we can have some options here, like this is a new contract, I want updates, I want a demo. Then I will add the email, my phone number, and from here I go to WhatsApp. The moment I do that, I start the conversation in WhatsApp right away. This is just straight to your agent's WhatsApp number. And we also capture the lead. If we go to leads, now we have 2 leads here. Because it's a user, it's the same user, we label this as a return user. We give you a scoring, we give you the information, the country, date, referral. We give you a lot of information for you to understand who is this customer, who is this person who wants more information. So inbound will be, the idea is, I think is very simple and very easy to understand, is in your website you have this widget. You can just put it in only for the responsive version if you want, only for mobile. If we go to the design section, we can configure only mobile. We can add a delay so the user lands into your website and we give them 5-10 seconds to read the content before showing up the widget. So there are a lot of options here to configure your widget for inbound to capture leads. This is the first part. The second part is campaigns. Campaigns will be outbound. Here we want to contact potential customers. So you're going to create a campaign. The campaign can be called anything. You're going to upload a contact list. A contact list should have phone number and then fields for you to configure the message. For example, name and location, or you can have name and airline, or you can. This is completely up to you, but the phone number is mandatory. The phone number is a field you need to have. So we are going to upload here. We are going to call this new leads campaign, or something you want to have. This is your audience, and we are going to launch a campaign to these users. This is going to be something we are going to do manually. This is something we are going to do by hand. I mean, there is no broadcast messages. This is one by one. If you want to automate, you need WhatsApp API. But for now, let's focus on the manual process. So this is a new leads webinar, for example. We are going to link this to a widget and an agent so we can track the performance. And this is something like, hey, we use the labels, hey B, we want to have a meeting for you about C. Please let us know when is a good time for you. Thank you. Okay. And here we can have a status like interested, not interested, and pending. And we create the campaign. This campaign is already created. That means we are going to have the leads who is managing this campaign. And when we click here, we have the by default message. Hi Cesar, we want to have a meeting for you about New York. No, this is the label we have. Please let us know. Okay, so we are going to send this. And this is something we already sent to that phone number. It's something we have set here, and we can just launch the messages. The message is here. I mean, you have tracking of what is happening. The moment I send a message, I record the message in the platform. So if you have agents working in the campaign, you are going to see what's happening, when they send the message, what is the message they send. So let's say I like the template, but I'm going, in this case for Anna, because I know this person, I'm going to say, hey Anna, thank you for your time the other day. No, you can fine-tune the message. I mean, you have a template, but then you can fine-tune the message if you want. And this is something we are going to send to this person. Okay, so this is here. Everything is here in your platform. You can change the label of the user, like not interested. The user wants another solution. So this is for you to keep track of the campaigns. If you go here to campaigns, you're going to have the different campaigns. You can review the campaigns. You can see how the campaigns are going. You can see some notes from your agents. So this is all about outbound. You know, I don't know, I do webinars, I have events, I have something. I have a list of potential users to contact. I load the contact list, and then I start working on that campaign. This is just like that. Campaigns, purely outbound. Widgets, purely inbound. At the end, you have always the CRM, the contact list. Leads, this is going to be everyone coming to your site and asking for more information. And campaigns is going to be something more about loading a contact list and sending the campaign to those users. So those are two faces of the same coin. No, you have inbound, outbound, everything in one place, everything with WhatsApp, with Chatwit. So hope you like it. I think makes sense for sales teams, campaigns, events, webinars, you name it. I think makes a lot of sense to have something like that where you can see what your team is doing. And I think makes sense to organize the work this way. I mean, you can do it with an Excel file, but the same. An Excel file is something you need to share. It's something that is going to lose some information. It's not going to, you don't know when the messages are being sent out. I mean, you don't know when this agent is sending the messages. You need to keep track of what is being sent out and the status of the client, potential customer. So this is something you need if you want to do things a bit more organized, a bit more easy to manage, a bit more easy to follow up. Also, you can share access with the team. So it's not only you and your colleague. You can have 3-4 team members working in a campaign. This is something you can do. I think makes a lot of sense. So, you know, if you want to have more information, just send us a message or create your account and we will be happy to help you. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.